To put this politely as possible, Kevin Durant needs to get a life. He needs to go out and have fun and forget about what the jabronis are saying on social media.
Jason McIntyre, a jabroni himself, did what some are calling nasty work in a war of words against Kevin Durant.
You think you're helping your cause by debating this with random dudes on the internet? You're hurting it. Steph Curry doesn't give a rat's ass what these guys on the internet are saying about whether or not he's a top 10 guy or not.
McIntyre called out KD for hopping in a Twitter space. Then Jason did some leaking.
Once you say something nice about someone, they reply, okay, I see you. Then, when you say something not so nice, you get this. You're such a clown. You don't even like sports. You look like a drama major. I don't know what that means.
Showing private DMs from the man himself, KD.
I said to KD, one of the 15 best players in the history of the NBA is squabbling with anonymous fools in a comment section. It was never your brand when you won the MVP and 2 titles and finals MVPs. Why pivot that way now?
McIntyre saying Durant got personal when the man himself is leaking private messages is the ultimate hypocrisy.
You're a fool, blah, blah, blah. He used the P word to describe me. He calls me broke boy. Doesn't address any of it. Doesn't address why he would argue about being top 5.
Newsflash. He doesn't have to, but let's go back in time. 5 years ago, Durant forgot to switch his Twitter account when he was caught defending himself, even saying he can't win with Russ and those guys. He caught a ton of flack, which was deserved. Many said, say it with your chest out. Put your name on it. Then he did.
I just think how y'all even look at the game as whack. Playoff success, like you factor in team success when you talking about players. I just think how y'all consume the game is trash. Like, are you good or not?
I agree.
Thus, he hopped into Twitter Spaces, told members of NBA media how he truly felt, and they agreed with him.
I agree.
I mean, some things could be that simple. Are you just good or not? I mean, a lot of people have seen it for a long time, brother. And it's okay. These lists don't really mean nothing anyway. So why are you getting so upset about them?
Deadspin Stephen Knox would write, what he said to Charles Barkley 2 years ago is correct. If a person's name is constantly going to be mentioned, then why not have fun with it? The point of these social networking platforms is to socialize. For celebrities, this is a mostly safe way to engage with the public, lo and behold.
Let us play basketball. That's all I'm saying. I just don't trust none of y'all.
He said this in 2019. How should he feel about McIntyre leaking their DMs? Unlike so many of his contemporaries, Durant has developed a penchant for not only being very online, but also lashing out at critics, whether they're sports media members or just some randos with Twitter accounts wrote awful announcing. This also isn't the first time his DMs have gone public in a negative way. His mom even gets involved sometimes, and he just generally doesn't seem to like media coverage about himself in general. I'm being honest here. It seems like there are preconceived notions and mentalities on Durant that basically come to the conclusion that he just can't win with some of y'all. He has the burner account, which was flat out embarrassing. And everybody says, come on, man. If you're going to say it, say it. And now he's speaking his mind and saying it. And guys, dumbos like Jason McIntyre, like, he should be going and enjoying vacation. He should be doing other things. How about this? You guys track his every move. You are practically TMZ for NBA. And suddenly, because you guys follow the game closely, he's not allowed to have an opinion on the people who follow him and have thoughts on him? Are you kidding? Kevin Durant is allowed to defend himself. I think anybody should be allowed to defend themselves. And McIntyre continually says he should be touching grass and enjoying the weather. What if he is just a basketball fan who hears his name being slandered and wants to simply stick up for himself? I really don't think this is hard. What I view this as now is Jason McIntyre is going to continue using this over and over again for clout. The problem is he is so bad at what he does that he'll probably trip over his feet in the process.